The content shown in this video should be considered for entertainment purposes only. The actions and information that follow are fictional and/or reenactments. Do not try this at home.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's like Gang Double O, man, back again, man. I know I said I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but as y'all can see, I'm still on the road. So I figured I'd just take the time to put a couple more videos together, man. So look, you tried to merge CPN, you did your public records, right? Now let me just add the public records really quick, just because I think I forgot something. So, no, you know what? We're gonna reroute to that. So, all right, the next day, right? Next day you're gonna sign up for self. The next day you're gonna sign up for self, and when you sign up for self, it's $9 activation fee. And then you choose your plan, whether it's $25 a month, $35 a month, $45 a month. I think that's the highest. I don't remember. Well, right? You sign up for self, you pay the $9, you choose your plan, right? If they tell you they couldn't identify your identity and they need you to call in, just call in. Everybody be like, oh, self don't let you. If you can't get into self, you're a retard. Period. No disrespect, but you're a retard. Because self is the easiest thing to get into with your CP when it's blank, right? As long as you're tri-merged. So you go into self, we should let you in. They're gonna ask you security questions based off your credit report. Obviously, your credit report is blank as hell, so mostly all the security questions are gonna be none of the above, except for the last one, which should be like, oh, what county is the address you inputted in, right? So you're gonna answer that question. Then they might ask you one about your age, like 5 years from today's date, how old would you be? You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna ask you that online, or if they tell you to call, you call, and they're gonna ask you the same damn question. So it ain't even this ain't even rock science. So okay, you get into self. Now self is gonna take at least 2 weeks to post, right? So since self is gonna take 2 weeks to post, within them 2 weeks, right, which is when you sign up for self and until it posts, you're gonna be, this is where we go back to public records. That's why I wanted to wait. But you're gonna be signing up for things the entire time, right? It doesn't have to be all day, but take 30 minutes out of your day, right? Whenever you're bored, whenever you don't got nothing to do, and just sign up for something. Rather it's pre-approvals, like they got sites like that'll find you credit cards, right? So you sign up, like let's say, or even a personal loan site, and they'll take your info, ask for your social, right? Soft pull, obviously is what we want, and they gonna run your stuff through all these lenders. Now just think about how good that is for your public records, right? Because now, instead of just going to Capital One and applying or pre-approving, you go into this one site where they gonna send you all over the place to at least 20, 30 different lenders, you know what I'm saying? So now your info just went through all their system. And so you do that. You do Rocket Mortgage pre-approval. You do Quicken Loans pre-approval. Any pre-approval, just Google credit card pre-approval, loan pre-approval, mortgage pre-approvals. You're just gonna knock out pre-approvals all day and continue with the rewards, sales rewards, fuel rewards, speedway, just everything, just throughout the time while you waiting to post, because you have to wait for it to post anyway. So what you're gonna be doing in the meantime, public records. The stronger public records, the better. So, okay, Now let's go back. Adding on to self, right? Self is a primary. You don't know what the difference between primary and a AU, right? I'll break that down in the next video. So, but self is a primary. So now self is the easiest primary to get because you need a primary, right? Then you got credit strong. Credit strong isn't in every state though. That's what you have to remember. And kickoff isn't in every state. So in my state, credit strong and kickoff ain't in my state. You know what I'm saying? So if they do business in your state, sign up for them. But I would wait until your self reports, because they're over bougie with the identity thing. So wait until your self reports, until your self account reports. In the meantime, hit them public records hard, so hard that you get to so that the profile is strong, the public record profile is strong, you know, because I'm telling you, kickoff is oversensitive when it comes to that. Now, if you take everything I mentioned in these last 2 videos about public records, them bitches gonna be strong. You feel me? So that's all you gotta really do right now. In between now and the time self-reports, right? You're gonna hit your public records hard. Now the good thing about self, right? Because let's go back to that. Self, your first 3 months, right, of on-time payments, right, which will be, if you choose a $25 plan, $75, right? After the 3rd month, they'll unlock a self-secured card. So now you just killed 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So what you need to remember is, though, that you have to have at least $100 into that credit builder account. So if you wait 3 months, 75, that's only $75. So one of them payments, you're gonna have to make an extra payment to smack that 100 threshold. You feel me? So keep that in mind. You gotta, so make your first payment 25, that 3rd payment, try to make it a 50 ball, so that on that 3rd month you get that secured card. You know what I'm saying? Now that's if you're gonna stretch the long-term jug, short-term jug. That's if you're gonna stretch the jug, right? So depending on what you're gonna do. But if you wanna do I don't know, that's up to you. That's a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you guys know that if you want that security card to get unlocked, you need make sure you pay at least $100 by those 90 days. But we'll get into that later on, depending on what you're trying to do with your CP, right? Because that's a whole nother topic. But self-lending, that's where we're at right now. Self-lending, you applied, you got in. Now you just public records it out for the next 2 weeks. If you got more than 1 CP going, then you know what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But look at this, man. That's raw. But look, I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Knock that out, and then we go to the next step. And next video is gonna be about primaries and AUs. Even though y'all should know what these are, but you know, you never know. For the ones that don't, I'll try to clarify. So I gang below, man. On Telegram, hit me up, and we'll get this money, man. Y'all be cool, be safe, chase it back.